So, were these the droids that you were looking for? Hi everyone and welcome to One Six Figure Focus, and in this video we're going to take a look at the Hot Toys R5D4 Pit Droid and BD-72 set. So obviously these are 6 scale figures by Hot Toys and based on the likeness of these particular droids from the TV series The Book of Boba Fett. Anyone who collects droids is going to be absolutely delighted. And think about it, in the last few months, in the last I think 6 months basically, we've seen the KX Enforcer droid, we've seen the C-3PO and R2-D2 from Attack of the Clones, and now we have R5D4 who did appear in A New Hope. I think that's the one with the bad motivator that kind of basically explodes when the Jawas were trying to sell one of the droids to basically R2-D2 to Farm Boy Luke and his Uncle Owen and all that kind of stuff. So this is actually would tie in nicely to the R5D4 anyway, would tie in nicely to someone's original trilogy display. The Pit Droid obviously from episode 1. And this little fella here as well. When did he first appear? I can't remember when he first appeared. I'm thinking it was the sequels. Yeah, just let me know in the comment section down below. So let's take a look at this. This is a pre-order product. It's $265 and due to ship sometime between July 2023 and December of next year. I really like R5D4. It just really screams original trilogy to me. I like because it looks a bit silly. You kind of have like the hint of a face here with the two kind of these two, I don't know what they are, kind of like nozzles or ports or something like that. It kind of looks like eyes and a nose. Not sure if that's supposed to be like that. I think it kind of is. I really like the front of it as well. Very R2-D2-esque. Very old, worn, weathered, kind of even a bit of rusted and corrosion here. I love that because that reminds me of the original trilogy and I think this looks great. So I'll continue on with it anyway. So you got the Pit Droid, you've got the BD-72. I mean, it's a 3-pack essentially, a very, very small 3-pack. It's basically R5D4 and these two are almost like stand-in accessories. But like I said, if you're into the droids, I'm sure you're picking up KX Enforcer droid and maybe you already have a K2SO. And if you're into droids, you're probably not going to pass on the Attack of the Clones C-3PO and R2-D2. I really like the look of these three. And $265, yeah, it's a bit on the pricey side for essentially... I don't think this is an accessory pack. I do think this is a 3-pack. It's not a 3-pack in the same way that the Black Superman, the Black Suit Superman and the Nightmare Batman is a 2-pack obviously. But, you know, I don't think this is an accessory pack really. I think the has R5D4 and then I'd argue that these are kind of more accessories for R5D4. But a lot of people who collect a lot of people who collect an original trilogy might want the R5D4. A lot of people who collect Star Wars in general or just specialize in droids because they're out there. The Pit Droids as well, episode 1 obviously, and then this thing from wherever it appeared from. I just can't remember. I know I've seen it before, I just can't remember what it was. I think it's the sequels. Anyway, like this, a lot of people are saying because of this and because these three were in the Book of Boba Fett and they were in that scene with the N1 Starfighter, and because it was also, this was showcased during one of the summer showcase, I think it was San Diego Comic-Con or whatever, in the big massive kind of like sand pit with the huge like 6-foot N1 Starfighter or whatever it was, and then you had Mandalorian and you had these three as well. So people are saying that maybe this is a sign that the N1 is coming. I've said it from the start, I don't think the N1 Starfighter is coming, and I'm sticking to my guns on that. I've also said from the start, I hope I'm wrong. I want to be wrong. I want to see how they do it. I want to see the price. I want to just sit back and eat some popcorn and watch some streams and watch people be really passionate about it. And of course, I want to see who's actually going to buy it and how they're going to display it. Like, are these people with just huge basements and huge just display mansions? Or are they just people who are going to be creative and kind of mounted vertically on a wall or something like that? Because it's going to be a stunning piece, definitely. So with this 3-pack, in conclusion, no, you probably already guessed, it's not for me. My reasoning is that it's Book of Boba Fett. Not gone to Book of Boba Fett. Didn't particularly like it apart from episode 5 and 6, which I think were absolutely amazing. I don't feel the need to have any of these droids. I don't collect the prequels anyway, so I don't feel the need to have one or several of these Pit Droids. I won't be getting the N1 Starfighter, so even with that argument, like, I'm not going to use these to pair with anything. So I think they look good. I especially really like R5D4. I actually had a 3 3/4 inch carded Power of the Force R5D4. I actually sold it recently. I sold a lot of 3 3/4 inch Power of the Force figures. They're all fully carded and stuff like that. But I really like R5D4. But if I got it, and if I got this, who am I going to pair him with? Because as much as I didn't like the Book of Boba Fett, and I'm not really collecting anything from that line, but there's no, not really, I'm not collecting anything from that line apart from Cad Bane. Because episode 5 and 6 I thought were fantastic, but let's face it, they were Mandalorian 2.5, they weren't the Book of Boba Fett. Use your words. Boba Fett didn't even turn up. I think he was in I think he was not in one of those episodes, and then for he had a token cameo in another one, and it's his show, which I know you've heard all this before, but it doesn't, you're hearing it all before because it's true and it's bizarre. So, who would I pair these with? It's not for me. I do think they look great. I'm glad that they actually did it. I know a lot of people who collect droids are going to be delighted for it. But the only thing I'm interested really in from the Book of Boba Fett is Cad Bane. And if they fix the head sculpt on Cobb Vanth, and I won't get it for 300, but if it drops down, I might look into getting him to pair with Cad Bane, because I thought that scene was the best thing in the whole show, and it was a very strong scene anyway. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, look, they're not for me. If you're a droid collector, you'll be happy. I can't say any more about these. So yeah, look, happy for those who are getting it. If you want to support the channel, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. You can also follow me on Instagram and on Twitter. That's it. That's the end of the video. See you in the next one. Good luck.